welcome to the Wild That's Crazy podcast. What's up, people? What's going on? Thank you guys so much for everybody that's been reaching out, asking where we've been. Basically, basically, yeah. Because I want to be professional, but look, we had a little break, some technical difficulties and things like that. I would just say that, but we happy to be back.
Break up to make up.
Yeah, it's definitely been a journey. It's definitely been a journey. But we back, and today Kym has a day off. What is Kym doing? Kym is out of town
with her new Tony Braxton deal.
Yeah. With her, what you say the hairdo was?
Tony Braxton. Tony Braxton.
No, but Kym is out of town, and Shard'e is taking care of some family business. So prayers to Shard'e and the family. And welcome back, people. How you guys doing?
I'm alright.
Oh, we got May. You guys never met May. We got May here.
Humans, yeah.
May is filling in for the guys.
Yeah.
May and Mal.
Yeah.
We holding down.
Okay, so what's up with y'all? How y'all been? What's going on? How was y'all week?
Shit, I've been better, but I'm good.
I'm good. I'm getting over some shit. So,
same here.
Okay, let me try this again. When I ask, see, this is what's wrong with our community now. Like, no, real talk. We ask each other how are we doing, and we get these bullshit. They ask answers.
You want me to
I'm
really
doing
go
good.
into my Zola?
No, like when I
not
see, look, no, real talk. I always tell my kids when I ask you how you doing, really tell me how you doing. Like what's going on, like good, bad, and different. You watch the good documentary, you listen to some good music. So, you got into it with a coworker. We're gonna start with May first.
Okay, all right.
May on down.
Her name is M.A.
Damn. So first things first. There is something called the Conqueror Challenges, which are virtual runs. I did complete a virtual run, so I'm super happy about that. I got my thank you. I got a little medal in the just like when you running, like a race and shit.
It's virtual.
Yeah, it's just you record your shit on your watch. So that was good, but I was also sick after that. Damn. So, but I work from home, so I ain't really take off either.
Are you going back to work because of Trump?
Because of Trump?
They said they're making everybody go back.
No, it's not us.
Oh, okay.
Whoever he got, reigns over, not me. Right. So yeah, life's good. I'm sorry, life's good.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Ma'am?
Well, life is always good. Okay. But they're having some issues. Furnace is acting crazy, and it's winter time in Michigan. So let's see, had to cut off some people. They be fucking with me, but it's good. It's good. It's still all good in the hood. Okay. And let's see, I'm on my real hair journey, and then my other niece has COVID. So we just praying that everything happening good. We're gonna just manifest good energy. So I'm coping. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Don't bother me.
I can't cope.
What about you, my brother?
I'm fine, man. I'm alright.
Oh my God. Okay,
life is life. So
yeah, he don't want to complain and say.
He don't want to complain.
Yeah, I got it. You strong, bro.
That ain't no fair.
What?
Right, you told us to go deep, and he could just say life is life.
Shit, that's what we're trying to do.
That's that privileged light skin shit.
I'm not about to let him just say that, right?
Oh, okay. He was like, oh, what the fuck?
Because if see what I was gonna do to him, even if he didn't say something, I was gonna bring up something I know about this week.
Well, we don't know.
So I'm gonna give him another opportunity to just say, how's everything going, my brother? Is there anything that's been challenging or something going on in your life?
Yeah, but the world don't need to know that.
No.
Why? You can't help somebody. We here to help people.
I can't help nobody with my situation.
Okay, well, can you give me an example of like people in your situation can probably do?
Not people.
Right.
Keep pushing. It is what it is.
Keep
you gotta fight through
trucking,
it.
Okay.
You gotta fight through it.
Okay. Fight the power, bro.
Okay.
It's Black History Month, right?
Fight the power.
Happy Black History Month. Okay, so with this episode, we're gonna start off our month playing the Black History game.
Okay.
So if you know the answer, raise your hand. It's not a crime if you don't know.
Okay.
You only got 5 questions. So whoever got the most
wins.
All right.
I'm about to lose.
You were smart.
Way to have faith in yourself.
You were smart.
Yeah, you don't know if you're gonna lose. Okay, so the very first one is. Okay. This man.
Marcus Garvey.
Shut up and let him finish. Damn. You cheater?
Was that it though?
No.
Oh.
No. And even if it was, I was gonna let
say
you know.
no. You goddamn right.
Okay, so this man was a NBA basketball player, a champion.
Michael Jordan.
He participated in civil rights.
Oh no.
And he's considered one of the GOATs, which is the greatest of all time in men's basketball in the NBA. Who is this guy?
Mm-hmm. What's his name?
Rights.
They used to. What is his name? You know I'm not a sports person.
I would say this. I know,
give
but
me a hint of the name.
You still should know this guy.
I think I know him. As soon as you said, I'm like.
I'll say this. He has 10 or 11 NBA championship rings.
Right. So his name, I know his name, but I can't think of it right now.
Right.
Okay, give me the initial.
Definitely the answer.
Give me the initial.
B.
No, are you playing for
B.
What's the last name?
I'm telling you the answer. DR.
Those are the initials.
I know. Okay, with his name.
So you didn't know.
No, you said
we'll let you try.
You know what Dr. J is?
Dr. J. In basketball, right?
Man, Bill Russell, man.
Bill Russell.
Oh, I would never have guessed that.
We know.
I was talking about the other guy.
We know. Okay, so that's
You don't know the name, so the other guy.
If you show me a picture.
We'll show you later.
Okay.
Okay, so next one.
I told you how much sports.
This woman was a poet, was an actress, and an author, and she's been on Oprah a couple of times.
Maya?
And, yep, Maya Angelou. Good job. Next person. Name one person that has a EGOT. Do anybody know what an EGOT is?
Yeah, that's if you have an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony.
Is a girl?
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson.
Hey! I'm out there saying. Okay.
Can you name a guy? You don't have to.
Sydney Poitier?
John Legend got one.
John Legend, wow,
okay. Okay, who invented the light?
Edison.
Look at you. Okay, everybody got one. Okay, this guy was a singer, was an actor.
R. Kelly.
And
but he was not an actor. Shit.
He hung around.
He was in film, but not the right one. Damn
No,
it.
he definitely the right one.
He probably got an EGOT.
No, but he was a singer. He was an actor.
I'm not in it.
And he was in the I would say a clique group that called themselves the Rat Pack.
How old is this Rat Pack?
Older than us, motherfucker.
It was
you don't know who the Rat Pack is? The Rat Pack is?
Is it a singer?
I'll give you one clue. Frank Sinatra was in the group.
Oh, he sure was a Rat Pack.
You know what that is?
I only know Frank Sinatra because my dad.
How you don't know the man? How you don't know the black guy then?
So if Frank Sinatra is only Sidney Poitier, Frank Sinatra.
No, stop it!
It was Frank Martin. It was Sinatra, and it was this black guy. He was Sammy Davis Jr.
He was part of Rat Pack?
Yeah, that was their crew. Okay, let me see if it's one more.
No, this is it. That was 5.
That was 4.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah, you know what? Drink.
Hey, drink your drink. Okay, the last one. No, that was the last one. Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll drink one.
Hold on. So all y'all had one, so I got to come up with something.
Technically.
He actually got one out.
Oh, yeah, he had.
Yeah, he just let me feel successful. He said beer. I'm like, beer. Keep going, just keep going. Yeah.
Silly. All right, so Now, since it's Black History Month, let's all talk about a business. It could be any business. Mm-hmm. Let's just shout out somebody that has a small black business or have a black business.
Okay.
So, starting with you. Whether it's a restaurant
Detroit
or
Pepper Company.
Ooh.
Shout out to my nigga Marlon.
Hey.
Okay, shout out to Marlon.
Baby.
May, you want to go?
Yeah, to my homeboy Gerard. Gerard has a company that, this is terrible. I hate doing shout outs because I'm bad at it on the spot. But they have an office space where black people can come in and collaborate and learn and love and live.
Hey.
All together, so.
I love that.
Him and his wife.
I'm going to shout out my brother Corey for his clothing line, Rich Love Clothing. His website is Rich Love Clothing. You go on Faceline LLC. On Facebook. Faceline? That's some new shit.
Yeah.
Facebook. You can order through his page or you can go on his website. He got a lot bomb ass hats, shirts. I think he's doing hoodies now. He had a lot of lion gear, but we not going there. But whatever you need, he got. He's the bomb with the t-shirts. They're very durable. I done washed them 70 times. They still intact.
Man, he's gonna make our wallets crazy.
Yeah, he's very good and professional. Man, he delivers. So hit my brother Corey up. His name on Facebook is, I cannot say it, so I'm gonna spell it. Gogn. I don't know what that is. Corey, Core, Dillon, Dillon. Shout out to Corey.
Okay, and me, I'm gonna shout out my barbershop. Exclusive barbershop on East Warren and Cashew. I don't know the number, but exclusive barbershop on East Warren and Cashew.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Yeah. Okay, so far as football, since our team's not in it no more. Like, we had a great season. We had a great season. You said what?
You said our team's not in it no more. I said I wouldn't say that.
Okay, well, it's our team. And it ain't.
You weren't rooting for the Lions?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, he like that.
Fuck Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, you can like
Patrick Mahomes.
But nah, is anybody excited to see the Super Bowl other than Kansas City?
Kendrick Lamar.
Bingo.
Okay.
So I'm really hurt because I am. Well, y'all told me I'm not a bandwagon, but what am I called then? I'm something. I don't really care for football, but I was invested because it was our city.
Yeah.
And I was geeked, okay? And I brought all this lion gear. I'm keeping it because next year we're going to win. Okay?
Yeah, we do have multiple years. Like
I know, but I'm a girl and I'm not serious. But I don't know how y'all watch this shit every year. My heart was hurting and my blood pressure was up and I couldn't watch the game. So if I really knew what I was doing, I really would be sick. Yeah. So I don't know how men do this every year.
You just keep room for your team.
No, this
it's
is
like
torture.
your relationship.
It's like a
you don't give
breakup.
up.
Yeah,
like
see,
a toxic relationship.
I'm so happy you said that. See, man will fight through something. Knowing shit ain't gonna work, you still gonna stay there.
Yep.
The moment something go wrong for y'all, what y'all?
I'm still here when it hurts. It hurts, right? And I'm still saying.
You was about to throw the shirts away.
No, I kept them.
She literally
but
said
I had an outfit coordination for the Super Bowl. I had my hair. It wasn't no it was a girl outfit.
Like to that point, like niggas have been Lion fans their whole life.
Yes.
Yeah, and I used to look at them like, what is happening?
Because you support your team.
31, they've only had fucking 4 good seasons.
And you never give up and you stay consistent with your team. That's the best thing about being a man in a
field. Just talking about how you'll fight.
So you want to fight for Lions?
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, but I'm not stupid at my fighting. Like, what are we talking about?
It's not
stupid fight and smart fight.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
It's basically.
I knew a lot of guys who was really diehard Lion, and I would honestly be like, "Why do y'all want to torture yourself?" Not saying that it should give up, but I can't watch that shit.
You can't.
If you like the game,
I don't even. All
I know is a little thing. I know what interception is. That's flag. You know. I'm watching because the coach cue. I'm not watching because I know what the fuck is happening. I just learned what a pocket quarterback was. Thanks. Okay, so and that's what Jared Goff is. My brother explained that to me. Thanks, Corey. So you know, my rationality is very vague and on some shallow shit. But it was still bringing Detroit together, and I loved it. And then that guy that got shot, remember when we first came to the first podcast? Yeah. If they would have won, that would have been very symbolic for him. I was rooting for them to win for him. Yeah. So, and he was a really good Lions fan. So
The thing of when you a fan for a team, you rep your city, you rep your team, and you never give up. And some people don't even rep their city. Like some people like Cowboys, some people like Giants, some people like other teams. You just stay loyal to your team. That's the best part about being a fan is being loyal.
You know, I wondered though, with her and I going to DSA, and we ain't had no sports team.
We did not have sports. We had tap dance for gym.
Exactly. Maybe that just wasn't an innate.
Yeah, we didn't get sports. Our sports was tap dance.
Like our sports was not getting beat up by Murray Wright. That's what the fuck.
Yeah, we didn't have
sports.
We didn't have the gym.
Survived.
We had a tap class.
We used to have to walk down to Murray Wright. Shuffle step, shuffle ball take, shuffle step.
That was your thing in school?
That was our gym. We had to have gym at Detroit Public School.
So you have to tap dance, okay.
I'm not tap dancing on camera, thank you.
I actually am in dance classes right now.
She actually isn't, yeah. And I'm not to follow her lead.
But the tap class is right before mine, and I'm like, I could do
you might have like aced it if you did it. Look, we should do a tap together.
We should.
Okay, let's
next year.
Okay, but the Lions had a great
season. Thank you.
They be tap dancing on the field, don't they?
So now, give me something you've been itching to talk about.
I've been itching really. It's just like what's
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good with not talking, but let's talk about I mean, I don't know if I want to talk about.
We've been off for a minute, so.
Yeah, I've been off. I've been low key, really. You know, I've been just low key doing my thug dizzle in the grown up lane, trying to get my real hair back. You know, my scalp right, get healthy. Let's see, they didn't vote Trump in. You know, I'm trying to just accept the facts and not complain. I really don't give a shit either way because we was gonna be doomed whether it was her or him.
My sentiment.
So, I'm just not gonna watch. I don't watch the news anyway, so I'm not watching the shit for 4 years. But I don't gotta watch it for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just not going with society. I'm just doing my own thing right now. I'm really cutting a lot of people off that I felt like wasn't really fucking with me genuinely. My circle is literally about 4 people now, and I'm okay with that. I'm getting tight with my family. I didn't rekindle with my sister. We weren't talking for a minute. I'm just getting real good. I'm trying to get closer to the Lord, just like spiritually get intact with me. So I'm not fucking with these people.
Okay, so let's talk about the toxic friendships.
Oh yes, done.
Because that's something you brought up that I thought was interesting.
It very was. So I had a lot of friends that, and I don't want to say a lot, but a good amount of friends from high school and everything. But as you grow up, you just see how people look at you, how they fuck with you, how they talk with you, about you, and then you wonder what they saying behind your back. And you don't even got to wonder because the other people they be around going to let you know when they see you, how they act towards you. And I just kept seeing that shit, and you know what I did? I just cut everybody the fuck off. But like 3 people. So everybody was reaching out. You already know how you was acting towards me. We don't got to talk.
So what kept them 3 people around?
Because they loyal and they whatever they got a problem with, they say it to me. If they feel like I'm being any type of way, they come to me. And they don't go around to the other people they talk to. And then when they get around me acting funny and shit, I dropped out of a whole group of an organization because somebody don't know how to respectfully talk to me. I'm 40 years old. I'm not dealing with shit that I don't got to deal with. I dropped out of a whole organization that y'all know I joined.
Yes.
That I said, who are you talk out? I'm not dealing with it.
I didn't know you dropped out.
Oh, I dropped out.
Oh, okay.
Respectfully. And don't ask me no question. I said I respect if you just don't ask me anything. So I'm not on no bullshit this year.
So do you make it easy for people to come to you and talk to you about things?
Mm-hmm. People just want to power over you, and that's what they think is. But you're not gonna power me. Like we both adults and we human. So just talk to me like a human. I don't care what your position is. I respect you because of your position, but you're still not gonna think you're superior over me.
I've known her for a long time, and this has always been her stance. Talk to me.
Right,
say
but I never really
stood
on business. I'll be giving people chances and shit. Not no more. You can work for Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints.
So what was the chances you was given? Like, what made you not?
Because I'm forgiven, and I'll be like, you know, why am I holding a grudge? I mean, I'm mad, right? But it's not even about man no more. It's about respect. Mm-hmm. And so fuck it. I don't gotta have you in my life. You ain't doing shit anyway. Yeah. You ain't helping it. You ain't making my health better. You ain't making my money better. You ain't giving me orgasms. Why do I need to fuck with you? Yeah. So I'm good.
I think like the older we get, it's like the less friends you have, and you start really realizing what friendship really is. Yes. Because a lot of times, a lot of people be associates or coworkers.
Yeah, and we didn't call them friends.
Or people you knew for a long time. So a lot of times we just call people friends.
Yep. But like it was a person that said, "We friends. We've been on each other 2 years." No, we're not friends. I know you at the bar for 2 years. You're an acquaintance. Yeah. Learn friendship, nigga.
Yeah, and I still think to me, it's like a tier for friends with me. It's like some people we just starting something. Yeah. So I look at everybody like an associate.
Yeah, and then you build
ways
that up.
to go up. Yeah. Because I look at friends as really like people that's like my brothers, like my family. Because after if we known each other 20, 15, 20 years,
we family.
We family now. We not really friends.
I'm gonna hit y'all with this though. I'm a terrible friend.
But she's still a great friend.
I'm consistently working on being a better friend.
What makes you a terrible friend?
I don't call. I don't like.
None of us call, man.
I know, but some people require you to call. I have some very, very good girlfriends that honestly would like to talk to me more. And it's not that I don't want to talk to them. I love talking to them.
You like talking.
I love talking. But if I'm not in your space, I withdraw real quick. Because I just like
your
this.
space.
I love my space. Wherever I am, the sun is shining. So
do you feel guilty ever? Because I'll be in the house, right? Like
no.
Look, this is what I say. I say I hope I don't die in this house because nobody's gonna know. Because I don't talk to people. Like I literally might text. But if I'm telling you, I might need that bracelet so they can something out of my heart start beating. Just come knock on the door because I don't really talk to people. My auntie will call and I'll be like, let me answer so she know I'm alive or such and such. But I'm really okay. I'll be in this motherfucker decorating, watching Martha Stewart, crossword puzzles. I'm doing
It's like, so much shit to do.
When you older, you don't have to be around people. Yeah. And I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but
it's a thing.
And I just started journaling, so it's really up. Yeah. Cause I'm in there saying some shit.
Journaling though.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So I don't know.
Didn't Mo used to have it right?
But that bitch wasn't right. She was.
That's y'all. What's your thoughts on this, man? Friendships and toxicity and everything.
Well, we need to elaborate more on what's toxic.
Yeah.
Well, for toxic for me was more like, you know, I'm a very positive and happy-go-lucky person, right?
Okay, what's toxic?
What I'm saying, can I finish? I'm going to compare that to me. So when I get around people that are toxic, you can tell it. Like, we will be at a party, we all sitting here, and then one person will be right there staring, and then I'll go, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. Because you didn't think I was going to catch you rimming the shit out of me and everybody else is having a good time. Yeah. What is wrong with you? And so then after that, that's just one instance. But then we'll go out, somebody that might know them start acting funny to me, and I go give them a hug and speak, and they like, well, I don't fuck with you, but I don't know you to not fuck with me. So you only know that person that was sitting here grimming. So you keep coming around and keep backshotting. It's just we know signs and we pick up shit. And then I'll be like, okay, then you will know when they talk to you. They trying to purposely hurt your feelings. Like, yeah, I did this for such and such, did this for such and such. But when it was my birthday, you didn't do shit. We supposed to be best friends. But you purposely telling me what you did for everybody else. You want me to see this. Like, you know, like a conniving little facetious shit. And I ain't got time. And I just peeped it out. But I've been peeping it for a good 2 years. And I just want to ride it on out. An incident happened. And my friend didn't have my back. Mm-hmm. Somebody violated me, and it was on tape and everything, and they told me I overreacted. And I said, I don't overreact when I'm drinking. I am a happy drunk. So nobody, if you don't mess with me, I don't got nothing to say. And she said, well, you was risking everything, and I was trying to help you, but when you were trying to help me, you grabbing me saying I'll beat your ass and all this. That's not helping me. Yeah, you're not my friend, bro. That's what I'm saying. So how you my friend? So and then told everybody around in their camp that I was saying shit to her, but you threatened me, and I said let me the fuck go, cause now I'm about to slap your ass. Cause why are you grabbing me? My problem was with him. Now why are me and you having a problem? And I just took that, and it was other shit that you just see out the years that you just never paid attention to, and that's when you be like, that bitch ain't my friend. Cut off.
So did she answer your question with the toxic one?
That's very toxic.
Have you never had a toxic relationship with someone?
I don't think I have. You might walk away before you even get to that point. I think you just walk away before you get to that point.
Why would I? It's very clear. It seems to me like y'all know how to compartmentalize people for certain things. Like friendship. All right, cool. My boys. Some niggas I can sit and play the game with. Some people I can go out with.
Oh yeah, like everybody ain't
like everybody can't do everything.
You're right.
That's just that.
And that was the problem of mine. I put them in every category.
Okay.
Yep. You're right.
So your inability to assess who is who falls on you.
Yeah. And that's why you got to take ownership of it. So this year I said, you know what?
Like, because for us, like certain people can call me right now and tell me they need something. I ain't talked to this nigga in 6, 7, 8 years. Bro, I got you.
Because he was cool.
That's just my dog. That's how we roll. Yeah. Like, that is what it is. I don't have to talk to you every single day for you to know that I rock with you. Yeah. Our relationship stands how it stands.
What my confusion with you is, how do you not recognize if something is toxic? You're never in that situation, or you never walk away from that situation.
What you mean? How do I not recognize? I said I do.
He just said he.
I know. You had to ask her. Why would you ask her?
Because
toxic
I
means?
wanted her for her to tell me what she was trying to allude to about
that
toxic friendship.
But what I wonder is how you would deal with a situation if it's toxic to you. That doesn't have to have the same definition of toxic to her because it's happening to you.
The situation is you walk away.
Every time?
Nah, but sometimes it's hard.
Oh,
so family toxic, right? Now that was hard for me. Like me and my sister just start back talking again. But the last time that I cut it off, I told her, if you don't go get therapy, I will not be fucking talking to you.
Did she go get therapy?
I said, and if you acknowledge what you did, so people don't acknowledge and take accountability. I said, if you take accountability, that's the step. But I'm still going to keep you in this pocket, though. Just because I talked to you today don't mean we back on. Like, yes, no. But I love you as my sister, but I can't fuck with you every day like how I was doing and giving you everything and letting you have access to my house and shit like that. No, that's over. I need to be able to trust you, and I don't trust you because you're toxic and you bring people in your shit that is unnecessary. But I wasn't getting in it. I saw it, and I said, you know what? I ain't dealing with that. But then I was wrong because I'm the older sister and why I'm not helping. She ain't helping herself.
Yeah. So, and to further answer the question itself, one, it could be repeated behaviors of somebody, so you should know who this person is. Mm-hmm. You understand that. Like, there's situations given that you should be able to, again, assess. There's not somebody I can do X, Y, and Z or have my best interest all the time, man. Like, they fit this part. That's all it is. And if this is your actual friend, or the case may be, a conversation just should be able to be held. And whatever boundaries are set, or whatever boundary was exceeded, to come to a conclusion about it and move past it. Yeah. Like, I agree. That's why I think a lot of, like, you can't have the conversation to get an understanding of things to move past is also it. And that's a part of being toxic itself. I hate using that word.
What, toxic?
Yes.
And that was clear. That was my literally my whole point. Because the way he drew away from the word toxic was so clear.
Because the reason why I say like it's just labeling stuff. It's just you're toxic. Okay, what makes them toxic? Why? Because they don't put up with your shit. That makes them toxic.
Right. Some people just use it because it's not really toxic. Like, it's just because they don't like something.
Like
most narcissistic.
People, I was about to say that. Most people that use the word narcissism, look at them.
They're the narcissist.
They're the person that's
narcissistic.
That's
why before I was labeling it, I had to go study. I said, let me really look at this. I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead. I just cut you off. I did. My bad.
Narcissism. You ask somebody to say the definition, they can't. Mm-hmm. But you want to use a word. and that fucking is beyond me. Like, narcissism is literally the fact of you having one, like, you think very highly of yourself and everything pertains to you. So the moment I don't do what you feel like I should do for you, you're the narcissist.
Yeah. That's true. Well, that's what I was saying. I had to look it up first before I just start calling people that shit, and I'm gonna just study it, and that shit deep.
Like, a lot of words, like, it's unfortunately sound bad, but it's just the therapy works. I know the therapy, and I know narcissist, and I know toxic, I know all this stuff. There's this toxic masculinity. There's no such thing. There's a person who has toxic or bad behaviors. Toxic femininity. No, this person is a woman. They just have something bad
behaviors. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, you can just label
because you never pin that on a man.
What?
Toxic femininity, and he can be feminine.
Let's not talk about gay.
I ain't talking about gay.
I know. I just had a bad experience and it triggered something. I talked about that.
No, it's just it's the labeling is killing me because we have people to articulate and go into depth about things that they aren't able to do so. They just want to say it and that be it.
Yeah, they don't even understand what they're saying about it. They're just saying it because it's a label word. I get that.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Makes
sense.
Does. Yeah, because a lot of times I get what he's saying. Like, me saying a word don't, like, I know what the meaning is, but you might have a whole different interpretation of that.
The word.
So it's like a lot of times to clarify what we talking about, that's the best way to get it. Let me ask you. From your perspective.
Can you tell definition? Can you spell it? Just stop using it, bro.
See, you don't have to.
I'm just being honest. Like, stop using it, bro.
People, one of my good friends that got a lot of money can't spell.
No, and Paul Fang, the speaking spell don't even help him.
You want to throw shit out there.
Like, God, just leave it
alone.
What you doing?
No, that's real, bro. That is real. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I looked up the word narcissist, right? So I'm going through my shit, and I heard it, and I'm like, let me look this shit up. But fuck looking it up, I really started studying that shit, and it was so deep. I'm like, oh, this is.
It's very often that humans. I'm not even gonna say we, because I don't necessarily see that in the humans I'm around right now. Yeah. But that there are languages that come up, and we're just like, oh yeah, like they just hone on toxic. Like it's just I don't know how to do this. But things, you're absolutely right. I guess.
Yeah, he is right. Definitely.
Toxic masculinity. Narcissism. But there are all these 2-word phrases that people just randomly keep coming up with and using without actually knowing the extent of it. My whole point was I don't want you to define anything by what somebody else defines it and then explain why you are not engaging in that activity, I guess.
So the reason why I asked her what was her meaning of toxic friendships, right, is to get an understanding of where she's coming from with it. Because again, she can be internalized into the way she may want to narrate. Not just saying, well, they might want to be able to narrate what they feel can fit this right now. But if I get an actual, hey, give me what you mean by toxic friendships or toxic.
Right, like
then you can take
that
and answer that question.
And so I gave y'all scenarios and really not a definition. But if I want to say toxic, I'll say this with my friendships. They're genuinely not really happy for me or concerned. It's more like they just want to know, to be able to spread business or to talk bad about you. Like they're not genuinely caring, and it's not saying that you need to be selfless, and I'm that selfish that I want to make you take everything away from you, but they're so self-centered in the reason why they're fucking with you. Like, okay, I'm messing with her because I'm about to get all this information, right? And then, I'm in my life, nobody walks your footsteps, right? And you don't know what I had to go through to get to where I'm at. People look at me now, even when I was just out, I'm like, I grew up poor. I'm like, when my friends I was hanging out with my friends in forensics, they was giving me outfits to go to flood workers with them. Like, we were 16, 14, and, they were used to, like, we going out on Saturday. I'm like, shit, I'm on punishment, or I'm washing dishes, or I'm at fucking Shoppers World. I'm not at the Guess or
Shoppers World.
You know, I was poor, so my friends gave me their hand-me-downs, and I go out trying to look cute with them, trying to flat iron my own hair. They going to the salon getting their wrap done. So, and then they still, as an adult, I didn't fought and worked for what I got. You know, I'm not saying they didn't work, but my shit was way harder. You ain't walked in these shoes, and they still envious of the shit. You don't want to. You want to trade?
Because that's the part that. Like, that's the part they envious and jealous of. Like,
that's
some people don't have that. Me. Like, some people don't. Like, a lot of times with friends or quote-unquote friends, like, a lot of people, it's their own insecurities coming out. A lot of times people are envious of you. They are jealous of you. They kind of want what you have. They kind of want that desire to say, oh, fine, I don't care about nothing. I wish I could not care about certain stuff. Or Mal care about helping people. I wish I can help people or do certain things.
And just do it then.
But it's easier said than done. And I'm just using that for example. I'm not saying that about y'all, but it's just one of them things where a lot of people are just envious and jealous. They wish they had that. They wish they were funny. They wish they was nice looking. They wish they was a good dresser. They wish they was that. So a lot of times their insecurities pour out. And the more they see you, the more envious and jealous they are. So it's like a lot of people, and then a lot of people want to be around you to steal your energy. A lot of people want to be around you to talk about you. A lot of people want to be around you because they life miserable. Being around you is the high for them.
Wow.
So I just started, once I started really like examining friends and understanding what friendship is, you really only have 2 to 3 friends. You can have 1 to 3, and that could be your whole life. That one, because to me, a friend is somebody is like a brother or sister that you can depend on, and you could do anything. You could be yourself around. You could talk about anything. They're happy for your success. They can say whatever they want to you in a positive way. They know how to get through to you. You don't have that many people, so everybody else is like Von said. They be associates, because a lot of people, we don't look at it like, oh, this person like playing video games. I can play video games with this person, but I can't go to church with this person. Or I can't take this person. Like this person don't watch CNN. This person don't care about politics. This person don't want to go to the art museum. This person
your friend,
don't like to go wine tasting. So a lot of people, it's not gonna fit in all them categories. Even some of your best friends. Like you gotta have places for everybody. This person like to go to the movies. We share movies together. This person like to listen to music. We can talk about music. It's rare you're gonna meet that person that meets everything. Like I literally have one person that I could do all those things with. One. And that's it. So it's like so it's like
she come out with you.
It's not a lot of people. And that's not a bad thing.
And I'm okay with that.
And then you gotta recognize who is not your friend. If somebody keeps stabbing you in the damn back, that's your fault. You keep allowing it to happen.
Like you said.
Like that's right.
And that's what happened. Like I literally would see things, right? And what I would do though, so this is my downfall, but maybe it's a plus a little bit because I just want to keep trial and error, right? I'm like, sometimes it might be a bad day. Sometimes it might be, but if it's 3 times, bitch, it's not, it's them. And that's what I do. I kind of like trial and error, but I don't be around them enough to figure out the 3 so soon. You know what I'm saying? It's like, every time I see this person, it's kind of the same thing. Might take 6 months, might take a year. But every time I see you, we ain't gonna do the same shit.
And that's why I told people I'm not quick with the red flags. Like I know everybody teach you therapy there, but everybody
teach you another one of those.
The red flags.
Everybody always.
You're right. I don't disagree with you.
He didn't give me an $800 first date.
Wait, that's not a red flag. That's an idiot that said that.
See, but I say that the red flags because
you require what you require.
No, but that's true. But you limiting yourself and putting yourself in a smaller box.
And that's fine.
That's fine.
If that's the box you want to live in.
But see, a lot of times you not thinking that. You're doing something else, thinking of looking for different results. So I say that because when I'm having conversations with people and I'm talking about things, I rather pick your brain to see where you coming from. When I cut you off at 45, I'm cutting you off for a legitimate reason. I don't have to guess. I don't have to say, well, I cut this person off because of this. I'm going to come to you when you do some fuck shit or something I don't agree with, and I'm gonna pick your brain and see what you was thinking about. Because a lot of times we lose people or cut people loose when it was just bad communication.
Right, and that's what I have to make sure.
Or you was in a bad mood. So a lot of times I want to know, why did you do what you did? And you can express to me.
And if they genuine about it.
If they genuine. But if they not, if you can't give me an answer, or if you blaming me, or you saying this or that, then I know it's you. And then now, that's strike one.
But I also don't feel like...
Huh? You don't what?
I don't feel like...
Okay, got it.
Feel like, but go ahead.
I
don't know, feel, but go ahead.
Word. I feel like...
absolutely, because I'm not going to put this on somebody else.
It don't feel like
specific to me.
You don't got to say, I feel like...
No, you're just making a joke about the feel like.
No, I love it. I love it, but I also want some clarity.
Nigga, ain't no I feel like this is Bible.
This shit is... No. I feel like... She say it so, and now I gotta say it even.
So dramatic.
I feel like niggas ain't gotta give me a reason. Like niggas ain't gotta be on no fuck shit. Sometimes we just don't get along no more.
So you feel more comfortable with just cutting somebody the fuck up?
I am completely okay with the scissors.
Now
I'm on it.
Before I used to.
But hold on. Okay, let's look at it this way.
Yeah.
Why are you comfortable with doing that? How is that beneficial to you doing that?
I think it's beneficial to all partners, or everybody that's in it. I think, why are we holding on to this? And I think the reason I think that it's easy to cut people off is because I also believe that we can come back together when it's necessary. I don't think all times is for all people.
I don't think we should just cut people the fuck off and get comfortable with cutting people off. The reason why is because the more you cut people the fuck off, that's not good.
Why?
It's not good because you might need this person. You might need this person in the long run for your purpose with God. You might need this person for...
Why do you think that you have to cut people off in a negative way? I don't think that.
No. Cutting off is a negative.
I don't think so.
No, it's not negative in every aspect, but cutting somebody off is not a good thing.
I think
separation can be
seasonal.
a good thing.
Well, maybe she's saying the wrong word.
I think people are seasonal.
Definitely is.
I ain't saying the wrong word.
No.
I mean cut like scissors.
If you cut somebody off, they can't return. You cutting them off.
No, shit grow back.
Shit, my mama got a two-side and she had my little sister, so look at
niggas get cut.
We looking at cut off different, cause I don't know, cause me and Vine, I'm sure when we say we cutting somebody off, we would never talk to this person again.
Well, my mama didn't think she was going to.
Mal, I'm sure you share that too. When you cut somebody off, you're never talking to them again. Unless something happens.
Not true.
When I cut people off,
so it's not cutting people off.
I'm cutting you off
from
right
my
now.
Everyday life.
I'm cutting you off.
This is what I mean about. This is my definition of cutting.
Yeah, y'all just got different definitions.
So my definition is this: if you was part of my everyday life, right,
it's not a damn Hold on.
Well,
I can't let
okay, so
it's
not a definition.
No, cut off is one thing. No, separating is what y'all saying.
So listen, and just to this, like that shit. My truth. Bro, it's only one truth. It's only one definition.
Okay, that's fine.
Ladies, listen. So like,
because he know I'm on it.
When you're speaking about something, again, that's why I say when people say I feel like. All right, so
it's my feelings.
So exactly. Thank you for saying that. So that literally means this is your feelings leading this argument. Nothing to do with it probably being. I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that what you're feeling is wrong. Because they are your feelings. I'm not just speaking about you in general. I'm not just speaking about you in general.
Let this man
I'm not just saying that your feelings can't be wrong or right. They're your feelings. You are entitled to them. However, it does not make you right. Exactly. Because the problem is people more so want to talk about feelings over facts.
Yeah.
Because I can objectively tell you something and it hurts your feelings.
None of this is facts, though.
Can I finish?
Yeah,
thank you.
You can.
Shut up, then.
I'm trying.
Feelings over facts. You may feel however you want to fucking feel. Right. The fact of the matter is, this answer is true though. Yeah. And instead of focusing on what the truth is, you want people to focus. Not just saying you want people to focus on how something feels. Yeah. What was said to you? Oh, it hurt my feelings. Okay.
That don't mean they gotta know that.
Okay. I'm not saying that it didn't hurt your feelings.
What are the facts?
Facts are whatever the facts are.
So can I give an example of
yes, please.
So this is a scenario I went through. Can y'all want me to share it? Yeah. And now y'all gonna tell me if it's facts or feelings, right?
Go ahead.
Okay. So I cleaned somebody's kitchen.
Okay.
Which I don't never do that shit because I don't clean my kitchen. I ain't no motherfucking wife. I don't clean my shit, right? So, but I would say, you know what? You cook, I'll wash the dishes and clean, right? I cleaned. Uh-huh. And they went on Facebook and made a post like, if you gonna wash my dishes, don't fucking run my water all day. Thanks, but no thanks. So, since I was out of the kindness of my heart doing it that I didn't have to fucking do, I was offended by it. Like, why would you make that post? And then you showed it to me, trying to act like it was a joke. I said, it probably is a joke. But since you know me and that I don't do that shit, why would you take it there versus just saying thanks? Because you know how I feel about this. So now, this is all feelings at my point. This is feelings. The fact is, you don't like the water running, right? That's a fact too. But the point is that I didn't have to do shit and you didn't appreciate it. So where's the facts and the feelings in this? The fact is he may have been right. He don't want the water running, right? But you don't pay for your water bill in this apartment.
That's a feeling.
Yeah, I think it's a
I feel like I don't want the water running. That's not a fact.
It ain't running up your water bill. That's a fact. Now, in the house when he had, it was a fact. My water bill gonna run up if I keep washing dishes like this. Those are facts. So I stopped doing that and made dishwater. We're moving the apartment now, so I can wash them how I want to wash them. So what?
Okay, so in this scenario, right? His preference is if he's washing the dishes somebody else is, don't run his water.
That's but this fact. Is where the fucked up part come in, man. He said he wasn't talking about me on the post.
Okay.
Okay, let's act like he was.
All right, there you go. All right, whatever.
Like, I'm trying to get the facts.
His preference of washing his dishes, right? That he's doing it somebody else's, don't run the water, allegedly, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that makes that a fact. When he's washing the dishes, he's not running his water. However he does his shit,
it's his way.
It's his way.
Fact.
And he wants that done however it's done every time somebody's doing it.
Yeah. Okay, that's a fact.
Okay, so your feelings of you not doing this on a regular for anybody, including yourself allegedly as well, that doesn't trump that what he said about, hey, this is how I want something done if it's being done here. You can feel how you want to feel about it, even if he said he made the post about it being a joke.
Or it not me.
Whatever. Not you, now it's a joke, so he's lying about that part, clearly. But however, the way he wants his dishes done is how he wants his dishes done. The way you want your towels folded, that's how you want your towels folded.
Yeah.
That's
so
a fact.
Was I wrong for being in my feelings about this fact of his?
Maybe you should have just asked him.
Maybe I shouldn't have did that shit at all.
Man, you should just ask him.
No one does that. No one goes, how do you want me to sweep your floors?
But that was
if
a
you
bad
clean
case.
my house, I'm be like,
that was a...
that was because I'm still in my feelings about it, so yeah.
If you in your feelings,
I feel like I'm not gonna share.
That's mainly my point. We're having conversations. We're not talking about policy. We're not talking about like political anything. We're talking about fucking feelings. This is how I feel. So I don't think it's wrong for us to talk about feelings.
I don't think nothing running on facts at this point.
Nothing. Zero was. Even downtown.
No, man.
Every
everybody saying their opinions and taking it
there are
long.
facts.
Yeah, it is
like,
facts.
What are you talking about? That's why there's a word called facts. That means that this can be supported by more than one thing. An opinion is one thing. Fact. The sky is fucking blue. If I feel like it's green.
That's an opinion.
What are we even talking about?
If you will listen, stop interrupting and listen. There you go.
Talk about what's relevant.
The feeling, I feel like the sky is green. Y'all would look at me and be like, you're fucking crazy. The fact of the matter is, this sky is blue, no matter what I feel like it is.
That's a fact.
No, it's documented that it's blue, right?
That's a fact.
That's all. I'm not being funny. What I'm saying is, we can look up these.
So how do we say the sky is gray?
Sometimes it is gray.
We don't have to. We're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
What are we talking about?
We're just too politically correct and we irritating this shit. And she is.
I'm not. No.
But look, I understand what you're saying. Facts
is facts.
Facts is facts, right? So I go on facts too when, like, even with dating and shit like that. Like, so okay, let me give y'all a better example.
You can't say what is facts.
The fact is, if I told you I'm not looking for no relationship and I don't want no man and we're gonna be friends, and then you get mad and say, I'm using you. No, you're not. I'm not using you because I pay half of the bill. So what did I use? It can't be your time because I told you I don't want your ass. So that was your feelings. That's facts, right? I need y'all to comment. Please say something. Lord, Pastor, bring it on. Dang.
So it's the men at this point.
Oh my God!
I told you I don't like your ass. We cool.
Everything is not a deep.
No, that's a
thing.
fact. I don't like
if somebody is in their feelings, they ain't feelings. Everything ain't deep. Some stuff is just feelings, some stuff is facts.
I don't care about your time.
It can be facts and feelings involved.
Fact. Donald Trump says he's going to deport motherfuckers, and he did,
right?
Ice baby.
Okay, that's a fact.
I'm not afraid of
that.
It ain't.
Ice baby. You can have feelings involved with it, but your ass still going that other way. So it's that damn simple.
Not ice. Either way,
baby.
But yeah, so I get what you're saying. Like, but my toxicity, I done cut some shit off, and I'm okay with it. And what my definition of cut off, like, so just say I cut you off, James. Right? I'm not going to, but if I did,
I get it, man.
I'm still gonna respect you in the streets though. Like, I'm not gonna be like that bitch ass nigga. Like, cut off. Some people be like, cut off mean you need to dead these niggas. Like, no. I just need to respect you as a human, but you never coming back in my space.
But that's the thing. You can't tell people when it's over for them, it's over for them. However way they say it. Yeah. And it's just like, that's what I was saying with the cutoff thing.
Because you can reattach anything cut off.
Some people, when we cut you off, you're not coming back. I'm sorry. You're not coming back.
God made surgeons and they
Well, then if it's a sometimes thing, it's not a fact.
We not gonna do this.
No. Actually, that's a very good point. If it happens very rarely or it's a minority, it's not a fact. It is the anomaly of things.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Facts are
that's
facts.
True.
It happens.
It's gonna happen. Period.
However, that's what I'm getting at. People like to say the gray area shit. Ain't no gray area, because you're not going to make a decision off the gray area. If I told you walk outside the door right now, it's an 80% chance you're gonna get your ass shot. You're not gonna walk out that door. You're not gonna say, "Oh, I got 20% chance I'm gonna live."
You ain't gonna
You're not gonna go out there.
Niggas, though. Not
you're gonna say my feelings hurt.
You're not. Well, I feel like 20% is good.
No,
my nigga.
Go out there and ask the facts.
No, my nigga. I got shot.
You gonna fill out real quick what's the facts and what's the feelings.
You tell me 60%.
That's why people say, "Why?"
It's 10%. I'm at the back now.
Because this has been brought up to me a lot. Like, you see it's all black and white. Because I have to make decisions, and you should make decisions off of black and white. I'm not saying that gray areas don't exist.
Yeah.
I'm aware that they do.
You got
to make an argument for the gray area, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's great.
It's stupid.
It's great.
Yeah.
There's somebody who's been struck by lightning more than once to survive. If that happened to you, think you gonna fucking survive?
Hell no, I mean right in the casket. Go down.
I do.
And I want to finish with one thing. With going back off you said with the cutoff.
Okay.
People. Don't be quick to cut everybody off because some people don't return. And some people is not going to look at you the same after you cut them off.
Yeah.
Some people you can't do that shit to. You can miss out on Mr. or Mrs. Right, or you can miss out on something you was destined to do with that person because your own ego, your own pride. Mm-hmm. So before you cut people off, figure out a way you can have a conversation. You can talk to somebody else through that person, get their understanding. But some people do not come back, and a lot of us are losing key people in our life because we was in our feelings. So just be conscious of that. And if you need a break from somebody or separation or space, translate that to them. I just need some time to my space.
Yeah.
I just need some time to just, for me.
Yeah.
We'll come back around and we'll kick it.
Agreed.
I care for you. I just need time for me. So with that being said, thank you for watching the Wildest Crazy podcast. We appreciate you guys. Have a great week.
Yeah.